Hey there guys, welcome back to Oasis, my Minecraft world, or another Minecraft ASMR video. So today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit reverse of what we were doing last time. This time we were building our wall, which was obviously using cobblestone, and now I've got a couple double chests full. This one's almost full, but that's it. And all of these are empty, and all of these are empty. So lots to refill. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to spend some time in the quarry, and we're going to be gathering some cobblestone and some of the other resources that are just in there. So let's jump in the bed here and get started. Okay, here we are. So you guys didn't get a chance to see inside here last time. This is the quarry. It's basically the center of the base, and kind of the big project we started with. Obviously, we've come a fair ways from where we started. Now, this might not here in a second. Well, we've got some creepers to clear out. So let's take care of that real quick. So my sword does have knockback on it. You can see right here, it's got the knockback 2 enchantment. But if you didn't have that, all you have to do is sprint at a target and hit it, and it'll give you a natural bit of knockback. So that's a fun little hack in case you ever needed to knock something back away from you and you don't have the enchantment yet. Alright, let's keep going. You'll notice up in the top right corner, just right here, and the very top corner when I don't have the equipment menu open, that we do have the haste 2 enchantment, or beacon effect running. That basically makes it quicker for us to mine blocks, which is great for a project like this, as you might imagine. So based on some testing, not my testing, mind you, another YouTuber took a look at this, but if you have an efficiency 4 diamond pick and haste 2, you can instant mine any of the stone types, which you're seeing here. Now the pick itself that I'm using has efficiency 5, but as far as the stone goes, it's completely unnecessary. So the efficiency 5 really only benefits us when we're mining something more durable than stone, like the coal and iron ores. So yeah, oh, I was going to tell you how far we've come with this, or show you rather. So you can see here all the cobblestone, and then we know from, am I using preserver? Oh, oops. That's okay. I'll store those with the stone. Yeah, so you know that this is the wall that I built first of all. Then this line denotes sea level. So the cobblestone wall is how much we've dug away past sea level. So you can see we've actually come quite a ways, and then obviously over in the corner, we've got a little further with it. Still tons to do, of course, um, but definitely some progress since we started. And you'll notice that the Haste 2 enchantment does go away as we reach the edges of the quarry. The quarry is just slightly bigger than the area of effect for the beacon. Once we get back into its area, that'll kick back in here. See? And then if you're unfamiliar with how beacons work, once you have the effect running, it just runs continuously within its area of effect, um, which is spherical around the base and the size of that is determined by how many layers you have to the beacon. So the lowest tier is just 9 blocks set out in a pattern like this, with the beacon like right at the top. And then each layer below that, up to 4 layers, goes 1 block further on each side. So instead of a 3x3, the next layer down is like a 5x5, a 7x7, and then finally a 9x9. And it does have to be solid, you can't do a hollow one, unfortunately. So it is quite a bit of material, and it does have to be something fairly precious. You can use emerald blocks or diamond blocks if you just want to be that way. But it does also work with gold blocks and iron blocks. Oops. So obviously mine is made of iron, because I have the iron farm, so that's the resource that I was able to sacrifice for it. But you can use any of those resources. Maybe you have a villager trading hall set up and you just have copious amounts of emeralds. And, good on you, if that is the case. And you can just build the whole thing out of emerald blocks. Or maybe you have a gold farm, kind of the same scenario. Although gold is somewhat more useful than it used to be, which is always great. Obviously they added the Bigland bartering system down in the Nether with the Nether update. So that is a brilliant use for gold. Gold is used for making enchanted apples that you need for curing zombie villagers. Use it for powered rails, or any rail-based transportation systems. And obviously it's used in potion making pretty extensively with the pickled carrots and the clustering melons. They all need 8 gold nuggets. Yeah, I can tell I'm not picking these up anymore, which is okay. Now let's throw down the ender chest. Oh no. I forgot to empty the ender chest. Okay. Never mind. Alright, yeah, let's go back downstairs and empty our stuff. I have a feeling night's going to be approaching soon anyway. And this here is the slime farm. You can see it kind of in action. It is not fully operational at the moment, but I'll show you how that used to work and what I need to do to get it rolling again here in a moment. Yeah, first things first, let's empty our inventory and especially empty that ender chest. Those things need to find a home. Well, they have a home, they're just not in it yet. Let's see here. Granite. Not a ton of granite. That's okay. Andesite. Smooth stone is back here. Water. And just get rid of the rotten fish because we have a ton. Iron. Let's grab cobblestone from the ender chest. Okay. Let's get the rest of it. Okay. This row. Alright. Let's sleep off the night here, and then we'll head back up to the quarry. Alright. Let's get back to it. Now, hopefully I haven't been gone too long. I can just grab that cobblestone that was left lying there. I mean, ultimately it is an infinite resource, so no big loss if I can't grab it. It does appear to be here though. And one of the biggest reasons to do a quarry at all is for all of the cobblestone that you gain from it. Just clear this dirt out here. Yeah, so here we just a zombie. Alright, so let's throw some torches down here. Keep this lit up. Let's grab these. And fill that back in to the level of the wall. Alright. So find our way out of here, shall we? Okay. So yeah, when I hit the materials like dirt and gravel, I could just clear those out really quick. Just to kind of get them out of the way so I can focus on using the pickaxe to kind of clear out the stone. Oh, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. You keep going so fast and there's just no stopping. try to catch those iron veins when I see them in the side walls here as I'm going along, but sometimes you miss them and then you end up tearing through them as you kind of go down the line. A lot of dirt and gravel this time around. Which is great because it clears up really fast. Uh, but yeah, it's just unusual to see pockets of it like this, this far down. Cool. Right. Let's throw a torch here. Throw a torch here. Cool. Right. Let's throw a torch here. Throw a torch here. Maybe one right here. Wow. Well, that's not what I wanted. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes, guys, you just get stuck in a hole. There's no way around it. There we go. Back on track. So yeah, like I was saying, one of the biggest reasons to do quarry at all uh, is just for the massive quantities of stone building materials. It's just obviously you can tell the majority of the area we're digging out is just regular stone, which obviously becomes cobblestone as you mine it with a non-silk touch pick. And that cobblestone is used for all sorts of other projects. As you can see, all the stone that is up there was cobblestone at one point, and then got cooked back into regular stone before being replaced as the wall, the main wall that you see there. See there's some of the side wall. Let's grab that. I'll accidentally tear through it. I do have places where the iron that I accidentally mined is non-silk touch, because technically those are unique finite items as well. The only way to get them is to mine the iron ore with a non-silk touch pick. And once they are gone, they are gone. And so I also don't smelt those. But yeah, I do try to keep the iron in its normal ore form. And then if I ever need the mined version for anything, I can just mine it when I need it. Come on, beacon. So yeah, an interesting thing with the beacons. Um, oh, that's a lot of coal. So you'll notice, let's slow this down real quick. You'll notice that they have a 16-second timer. And it refreshes every few seconds, like 5 or 6 seconds. Um, but if you happen to leave the area of effect with a beacon, the time you have remaining of those 16 seconds, the effect still applies to you, even after you've left the area effect of the beacon, which is really cool. So you can technically have the beacon effect even if you're no longer in range of the beacon, just by like having it in that range. It's been great for this project because you can actually reach the edges of the quarry while under the influence of the effect, even though the area effect doesn't technically reach the edges. It's just the effects are usually worn off by the time you're coming back. So that's typically when you have to kind of take it slow. Alright, it's getting dark. Let's head downstairs before it's monsters start coming out. So yeah, this is the slime farm that I made. They have since updated the behaviors of slimes so that this no longer works, but it used to be that a slime would spawn, and if you didn't know, in the slime chunks, a slime can spawn in any light level as long as it's spawning on an opaque block. Uh, and pumpkins actually count as opaque blocks, even though they emit light, so that makes these still valid spawning spaces for slimes. But it used to be they would spawn and they would just kind of pick a direction and keep hopping in that direction forever. So I set up traps in the corners because no matter what direction they picked, they would eventually hit a wall and hop their way over to a corner. And then they would sink in the water stream and drown. And break up into smaller slimes, which would then do the same kind of thing. They would just sit there and drown, and eventually it breaks down into slime balls. Well, they have since changed the behavior of slimes, like I said, so they now no longer pick just one direction, they move around. Let's get some steak here. And they can actually swim now, so they don't drown in those traps any longer. So what I need to do is actually upgrade that farm so that the edges are all open, so they can go off any edge, not just in the corners. And that those will funnel, will be like water streams that funnel all of them to a killing area with the lava blade. That breaks it down to the smallest version and kind of pushes them into a little spot of water where they will drown because they're kind of like stuck under a block and that area is full of water and a water stream's forcing them into it. So it's going to be a lot of work to fix that farm up, but it'll be worth it. Obviously, the slime balls are kind of useful. Okay. Especially for all the redstone stuff. Yeah, this is a fun error. These chests catch fire all the time. I don't know if it's just because they have stuff in them, or if all chests are like this. They just don't burn. So you just see the base on fire all the time, but they're never actually like in danger. Hopefully they don't ever update that. Let's put out dirt. I just need another chest for dirt. Here. Yes. Just need to put out coal. Back to sleep. Okay, here we go, guys. Back to it once more. Let's see some of the loot left over from mobs that died during the night. Well, when it became morning, that is. Of course, there's a spider here. Ooh, here's a fun one. So, that's a spider. You can tell because of the eyes. Like it'll bump into. But it has the invisibility potion effect on it. So all you can see is the eyes and the little potion effect bubbles. It's crazy. So yeah, as you stay in a particular area for an extended period of time, the local difficulty, as it's called, increases, and you start getting more challenging mobs spawning. So like, in the case of zombies and skeletons, they'll spawn with enchanted weapons or armors, enchanted armors. I've even seen a zombie spawn with diamond armor, literally one time, all the time that I've played Minecraft, so I don't know how common that is, or if it's even still a thing, because it was a long time ago. Um, but yeah, they do start to try to make them more challenging. Not all of them, but a chunk of them. And then spiders will start spawning with potion effects on them, as you all saw there. Sometimes it'll be invisibility, a lot of times it'll be speed, and sometimes you'll also get strength. So those can present different challenges, just kind of depending on how you usually face those particular mobs. I got these arrows. And these arrows. fill this coal so we don't accidentally destroy it later. But yeah, so far I haven't noticed that the local difficulty has made anything um, so challenging as to be impossible. Maybe I just haven't been in the area long enough. But it does make it a little more challenging. So, just a fun mechanic that they added not too long ago. A few updates back. Let's grab all these as well. You notice the durability on the pick is going down pretty fast. That's a combination of a couple of things. Obviously, it's a diamond pick, so it is pretty durable. And it does have the Unbreaking 3 enchantment on it to help extend that durability. However, the speed at which we're mining because of the efficiency 5 and the haste 2 just tears through that durability so quickly. If I didn't have mending on this pick, I'd basically be having to replace this pick probably like once every 5 to 7 days of solid mining, which is just insane. Imagine trying to make a Unbreaking 3 efficiency 5 diamond pick every like 5 days. Like 5 Minecraft days. It'd just be nuts. I keep going back and forth on whether to take out the resources I find on the floors or not. I mean, for the time being, they're not in the way. Obviously, they will be at some point. Oops. This. Yeah, if you didn't know that trick, you can just fill in an area with blocks and it pushes the entities in that space up. It doesn't work on animals, obviously, but block entities, it does. There we go. Got the beacon effect back. Let's start rock and rolling here again. Alrighty. Start making it pretty full. Let's toss down the ender chest here. Yeah, if you guys have an ender chest or you're thinking about getting one, just remember you do need a silk touch pick to pick it back up. Otherwise, it just breaks. You get it back as an item. They are really cool though. If you don't know how they work, it creates an inventory that is accessible from any dimension, and that is unique to your player. So, for instance, the ender chest I have downstairs, that I just have sitting there permanently, when I access it, it shows me everything that I've put in there, and I can put things in and take them out at will. However, if someone else was to access it, friend or not friend, they would not see anything that I have put in there. They would only see things that they have put into their own ender chests. So, if you are playing on the server and you're afraid that someone might take something of exceptional value, you can just toss it into an ender chest, and then no matter what, they can't get to it. Now, you might not be able to get to it if they destroy your chest until you build another one. Now, but your stuff will be safe, even if there are no ender chests in the world at all, because it's just in that inventory until someone builds something that can access it. Let's see if we can finish this out. So close. There we go. We're almost to the point where we get to start doing the whole strips back and forth instead of just the half strip. And that's always the fun part, is long ways all the way across, back across. It's a good time. Now this, you're probably wondering, it's an old villager breeder that I had set up. It doesn't work anymore. I keep updating the mechanics and stuff, and I just haven't needed it since the updates, so I haven't really fixed it or anything. But it is keeping those villagers inside safe until I have need of them, and then I can put them in a new proper breeding system. Let's see. Have some andesite. Good. Let's train. Here. Bones. Rotten flesh. Iron. Coal. Coal. And some head backfill in these chests. Always good. That's a good thing. Let's head back to sleep. And jump back upstairs. Okay. There's the door. If you didn't know, one of the obviously sleeping through the night is a great idea because it helps you avoid all these mobs. But if you didn't know, it also helps you avoid phantoms, which start spawning if you haven't slept in a bed for at least 3 days. Requires kind of a background effect to you called insomnia. And they just start spawning in the sky above you when you don't have any covering over your head. So if you're inside a building, even if you're not sleeping, you are still good. They won't spawn at all. But yeah, once you're outside and you haven't slept for 3 days, they will start spawning in the air above you and swoop down to attack you. Those attacks can be trying, for sure. But especially if you are on like a skyblock map and you're in the beginning stages, you don't have a bed yet, and then you just have a fall to your doom if you get knocked off the island. So that's always a thing to watch out for on those maps. Preserver here. So this goes down to my fishing farm, which again does not work anymore. But I do move the glass down just so I don't accidentally fall in the hole and to my doom. Originally I dug the glass there so that the glass was up after addition. It was just a hole originally. So when it was raining, I could get the better fishing rates from the rain. But even though the fishing farm was underground. But yeah, as I said, it works. So we added the glass to make sure we don't fall down the hole now. And eventually we'll tear it down and build a better version. But for now it's good. That was when it was working. That's was my primary source for getting enchantment books, which is how most of my tools and armor have all the enchantments they do on them currently. Long term, of course, is to make a villager trading area that gives me access to all of the enchanted books. And actually, that's something I am working on at the moment down in the Nether. Oops. With setting up a villager trading system. And in particular, so I can get resources in the Nether natively that I normally just wouldn't be able to get. And it's raining. Okay. Well, let's enjoy the sounds of the rain for a minute. And I'll finish out this row and we'll go downstairs and sleep. Okay. Yeah, I got a little carried away there. That's alright. Let's go grab. And let's go put away what we got. And get to bed so that rain will stop. There we go. Excellent. Spider gunpowder, fire, coal, nothing in chest. Not too far. Alright, let me just sleep real quick here and we'll be back in a moment. There we go. Rain is over. So, one thing that I've noticed as I've played this, specifically with the rain, it seems like when you sleep off storms and stuff, they tend to come back more quickly than if you just let them run their course. There we go. Yeah, so if you guys ever have a mending tool or something that you don't want to have destroyed, you want to keep it around for a while, you just kind of watch the durability. As you can see, this one's kind of in the red. Well, almost. It's like a dark orange. Right around here. It'll get down into the red. And typically, once it gets that low or so, I'll go repair it. It won't be all that close to just one durability. With these kind of tools, it's better to be safe than sorry on those kind of things, you know? It's the one, huh? Right. But yeah, there's nothing worse than forgetting to check the durability on your stuff as you go, and you're just minding away, having a good time, and all of a sudden you hear like sound of a tool breaking. Minecraft. It's like, oh, I broke my tool. It's just the worst. Oops. Let's grab that stone. Put back where it was. See, like I said, I kind of go back and forth on whether or not to grab this stuff. Just depends on my mood, I guess. All of it has to come out eventually, so I suppose it doesn't really matter ultimately. Yeah, let's toss down the ender chest here. Grab this iron. And let's keep rolling. I'm certain that if I just made a concerted effort, I could clear all this out in a couple real days, probably. But up to this point, pretty much just gone with a as needed approach. So just as I need to restock on cobblestone, pretty much, I'll jump in here and kind of clear out as I go. It seems to work pretty well. Eventually we'll get it down as far as I want it. Even though I'm only as far as I am, I've also been considering, since they extended the world height and world depth of the overworld, potentially taking us all the way down to the new bedrock layer. Previously, I had only intended to take it down to what was bedrock. Now there are 64 layers below that as well. So I think I will actually take it all the way down to the bottom of the world. It could take a while. I think it's okay. We're almost done building the day. And neither will my city be. Alright, so the pig's down in the bed. I think that'll probably do it for the mining. Let's go put everything away. And then we'll probably call it a night. So ultimately, everything that I have here will get torn up. We'll move a lot of it to the foundation area between the two walls, which I think will just be a more convenient place to operate from, regardless. And yeah, and we'll be able to tear all of this up all the way down to new bedrock, which is kind of what I've been calling it, because I'm already old bedrock level now, and it just seems like the easiest way to identify it. Stone here. And there we go. I guess I gotta go with this pick. Still has 154 durability left, but there's going to be more blocks than that in even one of those rows, so not much point using it to mine anymore. Might as well just go repair it, and I can get back to some of the mining. But we're going to be done for tonight, so thank you guys for watching. I hope that you found it relaxing and enjoyable, and I look forward to doing more of these. So, with all that said, remember, you can call us the cats. Bye, guys.